Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Day 4, done and dusted. We're going to round it up as always. Of course, we're going to go through the day's results. Then I'm going to preview tomorrow's matches as well. We're going to talk about the player of the day, and I'm going to look at tomorrow's matches. When I look at tomorrow's matches, give you my quick fire predictions. And yeah, and then we're done. Before we get into that, remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for your support. Also, if you're a podcast listener or watcher, do remember to leave a rating review. Follow us, leave a rating, all that good stuff. Subscribe, depends on the podcast platform. Right, let's get into it. There was a GOAT in action. Well, number one in action. Couple of upsets, couple of straightforward victories. Let's get into it. So you can see a couple of matches suspended because of the rain, so we won't get into that too much. You can see Kubler about to win against Novak there. Cressy Sock, I think Cressy has a little bit wear and tear after that Felix match, and he's been playing a lot of tennis recently. So Jack Sock, though, playing some good tennis. In terms of from a British point of view, so you can see Alex de Minaur losing to Jack Draper. Alex de Minaur beating Jack Draper even in a very interesting affair. Draper taking the first set, but then after that, de Minaur very, very dominant in that tiebreak in the second set. And then from there, it was really one-way traffic. Jack Draper won't be too disappointed. De Minaur is obviously the 19th seed, and he's a very solid player on the grass, but something for him to learn from and I think work from. He's definitely a player that should be looking to keep on progressing far at Wimbledon. He has the game for it. Being a lefty, big server, decent forehand, needs to work on bits of his game, but he will. Brooksby with a very impressive win over Benjamin Bonzi, who's been in great form, straight sets as well. And then Nadal, thank you to everyone who did join us for the live stream and watch along for Rafael. Nadal, really enjoyed having you all on. Nadal won in 4 sets against Berankis. A very subpar performance, I'd say, from Nadal. The biggest plus from it was his serving. I think it ended up being 12 or 13 aces. 13 aces, which was pretty good for him as well. So that's an average of 3 aces per set. That's pretty good for him and pretty good going. And I thought he did serve generally quite well. The issue was the forehand, quite a lot of shanks, not really looking like the forehand we've seen for the whole year. Am I worried as someone who I think a lot of you know is a Rafa fan, or am I worried in terms of just a generic tennis fan and someone who wants to see Djokovic Nadal final? No, not really. I think it's early days. It's the first few rounds. It will take him a little bit of time. And of course, he faces Sonego in the next round. He's going to have to be a bit sharper, but I think his draw means that he will be able to kind of feel his way into this tournament, and I feel like that's what he's doing right now. Nakashima beating Shapovalov, no surprise there for me at all. Shapovalov, the 13th seed, and of course the semi-finalist last year, losing in 4 sets, 6-2, 4-6, 6-1, 7-6 in a tiebreaker, 8-6 in that tiebreaker as well. Nakashima, great win, probably the win of his career so far to date. So that's a good one for him. And yeah, he's facing Galan in the next round, who got a walkover against Bautista Agut RBA after he tested positive. So a really great chance for Nakashima to make the 4th round. Garin beat Grenier in straight sets. Liam Brody, great win for him. Of course, as I said, for the Brits, yes, Draper lost, but generally it was a really good day for the Brits, and we'll talk about it on the women's side. But on the men's side, Liam Brody winning was a great win. He won 6-2, 4-6, 0-6, got a bagel, but still won 7-6 and 6-1. And look how important that 4-set tiebreaker was. 8-6 in the end. I think he saved a match point or two as well, and then went on to breadstick Schwartzman in the 5th set. Just shows, doesn't it, that it's not over till it's over. You can really fight, and look, the comeback can always be on. Tsitsipas beat Thompson in straight sets, and Sonego did the same against Gaston. Kyrgios looked unbelievable against Krajinovic, I have to say. 49 winners, 10 unforced errors against the Queen's finalist. He played some ridiculously good tennis, and if he carries on at this form, my prediction of him making the semi-finals won't seem that stupid. He will, of course, be playing Stefanos Tsitsipas in the next round. If I'm not mistaken, that is a blockbuster match. Van der Zandschulp playing Rusevori, and he won in 4 sets. Great win for him. Gasquet beating McDonald in straight sets as well. Well, sorry, in 4 sets even. Good win for Gasquet. He likes the grass. He's a good Wimbledon player. And then Fritz beating Gray in straights. Molcan did the same to Marcus Giron. Good win for the Serb. Okay, right. Let's go into then the women's. And before I do, I just want to talk about Heather Watson winning against Wang. Great win for her. I'm really happy for her to get the win. And she wasn't the only Brit to win today on the women's side, and we'll talk about that. But Coco Gauff won in straight sets against Buzarenscu. Halep won in straight sets against Flipkins. Good win for her. And Anisimova had to battle hard against Laura Davis, or Lauren Davis, I think it is, in an all-American affair. Won in 3 sets. Swiatek had to battle hard. She really did. She won 6-4, 4-6, 6-3. And yeah, it was a very interesting match. Similar to Nadal, didn't play her best tennis at all, but got through in the end. Freck beat Schmidlova 6-4, 6-4. I think when the Swiatek one, more alarming thing is the fact that Kirkov was a lucky loser. So she didn't even get through the qualifiers, and level-wise should have been kind of levels below so much Swiatek, but she wasn't in large parts. Martic beat Kuchova 7-6, 6-3, and Pegula beat a very valiant Harriet Dart, to be fair. Harriet Dart ended up taking the first set 6-4. Great effort from her, because Jessica Pegula is one of the most informed players on tour at the moment, just for the whole year anyway. Ended up losing 4-6, 6-3, 6-1. Krejcikova beat Golubic. I think for me, that was a bit of an upset. I thought Golubic should actually win it. I just had a feeling that Krejcikova is not really there at the moment. She's not really there physically and mentally. But got the job done, so fair play to her. And then Harmony Tan carried on her fantastic run after beating Serena Williams in the first round, beating Sriwas Tormo 3-4. Katie Bolter is the Brit that I wanted to talk about. What a win for her, beating Pliskova in 3 sets, 3-6, 7-6, 6-4. And great, I think, resilience as well, because she was a breakup in the first set and second set. She got broken back. And then obviously in that first set, she went on a kind of losing streak of games. In the second set, she was up and got taken to a tiebreaker. Could have easily put her head down, but instead she managed to win it and then go on in the third set to win it 6-4. Great win for her. Andreescu got... It was a very close one. Lost in a very close affair to Rybakina, 6-4, 7-6. And Rybakina is a great server when it comes to quicker surfaces, so clearly likes that aspect of it. I just think Andreescu generally wasn't too far off, and she'll take some solace from the fact that, you know what, her form is almost there. It's almost back to where it once was for her. Kiwon Zhang beat Manen in straight sets, and Kvitova did the same to Bogdan. Padosa beat Barra 3-2, and Tomjanovic beat Harrison 2-2. Cornet beat Liu in straight sets. Great win for her. So let's go into tomorrow's day's play then. So on the men's side, we have a couple of a couple of suspended matches that need to carry on. Apart from those, we've got Basilashvili versus Van Ritterveen. It's a great matchup. I'm going to go Van Ritterveen. And then we've also got TFO Bublik. Wow, that's a great one. I'm going to go TFO. Tommy Paul Vesely. I'm going to go Tommy Paul. Humbert Goffin. I'm going to go Humbert. Sinner Isner. Great match. Going to go Sinner. And then Djokovic Kekmanovic. I'm going to go Djokovic. Otter Alcaraz. Going to go Alcaraz, but that's going to be a tough one for Alcaraz. And then Norrie Johnson. I'm going to go with Cam Norrie. In terms of the women's tomorrow, I've got Begu Ostapenko. Going to go Ostapenko, Sorenko, Niemia, Sorenko, Watson, Huvan. I'm going to go Watson to carry on a good form. Sakkari, Maria, going to go Sakkari. Parry, Jabeur, going to go Jabeur. And Buskova, Risk. I'm going to go Risk. Kerber, Mertens, going to go Kerber. And Zhang, Garcia, I'm going to go Garcia. So that's my thoughts on tomorrow's day's play. In terms of who was the star of the day today, on day 4, Nakashima's up there, of course, beating a seed. I'm going to give it to Liam Brody. Beating Diego Schwartzman is a really good win. It really is. Played some fantastic tennis, and what a fight as well to come back after getting bageled in the third set. Really impressive. Great fight, great determination. Look forward to seeing him in his next match. Thanks very much, guys. Stay safe and remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.